It does give you the feeling like you're in medieval France, no doubt. It's the first time I see a church that's covered with faces, the ceiling that is. Visiting Ethiopia, you'll have like 3 countries in one. Just like in Angkor Wat. There are quite a few. There's some at the entrance. I'll film when we go back. But yeah, very, very intriguing. What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to Ethiopia. Check out this marvelous view from a cliff here, heading over to Gondar, guys. Today and on the road, we have made a few stops, but decided to start the journey, the episode at this viewpoint. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can witness. Man, Ethiopia, 11 out of 10 when it comes to landscape. This is fantastic. But yeah, today's plan is a 7-hour drive or so to Gondar from Lalibela, and then we're gonna visit the medieval castles. I believe the only medieval castles that Africa has, the continent of Africa has. And this beautiful landscape is gonna be part of that journey heading over there. So yeah, without any further delay, let's get this journey to Gondar underway. The first market in Ethiopia, finally. Essentials. So we have officially made it to the city of Gondar, guys, to visit the medieval castle, medieval fort. They've been playing this ever since we got here. We actually went to a little restaurant, had a little coffee, had a little drink, and now we are in front of the castle. Check out the Ethiopian flag waving. Saw some local bread. And definitely have to get some. And guys, officially inside the Gondar castle. Check this out. It does give you the feeling like you're in medieval France, no doubt. So yeah, let's go and explore the interior a little bit. So the complex actually has 6 palaces built by multiple kings. Yeah, it's actually quite big. So just a quick little FYI regarding the palace. It's built back in the 17th century, and from there on, the other palaces within the complex were built by the sons, princes, and so on after they took rule. But yeah, I mean, I think it's the only one that looks like in medieval France or medieval Italy from what I've seen. You know, we have some other medieval palaces like in Egypt, but yeah, nothing that looks in this manner. Inside one of the palaces, the views are outstanding with the arches. Check this out. Let's take a glimpse inside as well. Going up the stairs in the darkness of the castle. But yeah, you can get some really good views from up above if there's clarity, if there's clear skies. You can see all the way to the base of the Simeon Mountains, and as well as the Tana Lake, which we're gonna go and visit tomorrow. I'm gonna stay in back here. Man, check out that view. I'm gonna go a little bit more up.
I have to explain about this part.
Very cool.
That they were using was made out of gold. It was all made out of gold. The chalice, it was all made out of gold and silver. Their clothes were mainly decorated with lots of expensive diamonds and some expensive golds and some other things. The headdress, their shoes, the chalice, as I said, even the handle of the sword, everything was made out of gold and silver. This is what we saw.
Here's a really cool view where you can see 4 of the palaces. Very cool. And what they have here, quite a bit, the jacaranda trees, guys. The purple ones. There are a whole bunch throughout the complex and also in the city. We have seen some in Lalibela as well. Beautiful during this time of the year. So pretty much we're just walking around taking photos in my avocado socks. But yeah, it's a beautiful place, guys. It's a very beautiful place where you can spend a couple of hours just walking around. You can take a guide, he can explain you a few things here and there about the palace. There were some, I don't know, some engagement photos or something. This guy's shooting with a drone the palace. I have one. I did not bring it out. Yeah, it's one of those days where you don't feel like taking the drone out, dealing with people and so on. But yeah, guys, definitely, this is one of the spots. If you're near Lalibela, you know, if you visit the Blue Nile, which we're gonna visit later on, Tana Lake and so on, you know, add Gondar on your list. I'm gonna turn the camera around just so you can see more views of the complex. This is the fifth one, by the way, the 5th palace. So yeah, quite nice. So most likely I'm gonna add a few other things to this episode because, again, like every other day so far in Ethiopia, many hours on the road, but it's all worth it. It's a fantastic destination that has so much to offer. So the first part, like you have seen the previous episodes, if you have not, definitely head over, was the Afar region with Danakil, with Dalo and so on, the whole depression, you know, and then you're moving towards the rolling mountains, the rolling hills here where Lalibela and Gondar is located, and then you're gonna switch, like going to a third country down in Omo Valley. So yeah, visiting Ethiopia, you'll have like 3 countries in one.
Whoa! Nice.
They actually had a banquet hall as well here. Check out how long it is. It's actually quite nice. Not sure what this little structure is right here because the guy left, but check out the view. It looks so cool. You can go up the stairs as well. I don't know. They have saunas here, they have stables for the horses, a whole bunch of stuff here. Quite intriguing. And nearby in the city of Gondar, nearby the palace, we have a water palace, a summer retreat, what they call it, for the king. This used to be a whole bunch of water here. You can see the connecting bridge. Yeah, we're actually underneath. The level is right here where you walk on the bridge, and we came on these stairs, came a little bit down. But yeah, quite neat, no doubt. So a lot of historical stuff here in Gondar. Also check out the trees, guys, just like in Angkor Wat. There are quite a few. There's some at the entrance. I'll film when we go back. But yeah, very intriguing. Check it out. And we also have a church just nearby as well. It looks like a fort, but it's a church. inside the church. Check out the ceiling. All covered in faces. So incredible. Yeah, it's the first time I see a church that's covered with faces. The ceiling, that is. But the walls depict the stories of the Bible.
Anyone coming or start? Okay. So this is a beautiful church that we have here in of angels as the guardian of this world. It has this kind of meaning. Angels flying all over the sky, all over this world. It has this kind of meaning. Looking down to the earth, it has this kind of meaning. So you see angels, many angels, and many of the painting inside this church. There is one very important point that I want you to learn. Many of the painting inside this church, they are not fresco. They are not like painted on the wall. Rather, they are like the priest named Abahele Meskan was laying on the ground, putting his crown aside, his necklace. You know that things do have a kind of interpretation. Let's say red color in China do have its own meaning. In Ethiopia also it has its own meaning. So here, crown is a symbol of power, necklace is a symbol of wealth. So he's putting aside means like he chose his spiritual life. Later, like
Jumping into the next day here in Bahar, we drove all morning and we came to the Blue Nile so we can actually go at the waterfalls.